Hey, David here with Guide Recommended. We're going to talk about the best budget fishing sunglasses. So I've assembled a list of the 9 most popular sunglasses for fishing I could find. They all came in under $50. So what I'm going to really focus on is on-water performance. One of the things that stood out for me, and maybe it's an opinion, the best color tint is browns. Browns or a bronze, or even tending over to the amber. But those brown tints tend to give me the best contrast. I kind of see that in the scores and the videos as we start going through. The next thing I looked at was the comfort of the sunglasses. Now this is a subjective thing. People's heads are different, their shape of their face is different, but there are some measurable things that sunglass manufacturers can put into the sunglasses and make them a little bit more comfortable. Those are things like pads on the ears, pads on the nose, or even in higher cost sunglasses having springs or a lot of flexibility in the frame. So I also took a look at what other folks are saying about these sunglasses. So those scores that you'll see on Amazon or independent websites, I've rolled that into this evaluation as well. I also took into consideration kind of the wrap of the sunglasses, whether they have a little bit of a hook over the ear, a large side shield. Those are factors that are going to improve your chances of seeing fish on the water. Lastly, I took a look at the UV protection that these sunglasses have. The good thing, almost every one of these sunglasses came out with good UV protection. There was one pair that actually failed my testing, but we'll get into that in the evaluation. I've been really lucky in being able to test dozens of pairs of sunglasses over the years, everything from something at $10 all the way to over $400. The good thing, you can find some pretty decent sunglasses for under $50. Are those higher priced sunglasses going to yield better results? Yes. Things like a glass lens, higher end films and coatings, quality hinges make a difference if you're on the water hundreds of days a year. I've done similar evaluations and I'll link to that above. If I've missed a pair of sunglasses that you think should be included in this list, let me know in the comments. I'd like to hear about that. And hey, if you can subscribe, I'd appreciate it. The top 3 picks, I'll tell you, are all pretty good. I'm going to include the links to all of these sunglasses down below. Some of those links, I'll tell you, are affiliate links. But what does that do? That gives me a chance to continue buying sunglasses and evaluating these things. Let's get into the evaluation. I'm going to try on the sunglasses, and then I'm going to have a background looking at how well the sunglasses perform on the water. We're going to go with number 1, which is the KastKing Skidway. So these sunglasses roll in at just under $22. On Amazon, they got a 4.4 star rating. As you can see on the water, I give them a high rating for seeing fish. Good contrast. The lens color tends to lean more towards that amber. For comfort, fit, and padding, I give them a medium. They fit really well. They have smooth surfaces on the ear and on the nose, but there isn't any padding. Got a nice wrap, and they've got a nice side shield to help block that light coming in. When it comes to UVA and UVB testing, they passed 100%, and I ranked them high for wrap and a hook over the ear. So here's just a clear view of how well they see fish in the water. So number 2 on the list is our Fishaholics. I've been praising these for a couple of years. The Fishaholics roll in at about $25. Amazon 4.5 stars. Again, a brown tint. On water, I give these a high plus. They actually ranked a little bit higher than the KastKings. For comfort, fit, I gave them a medium. Again, these sunglasses don't have padding on the nose. They don't have padding on the ears. For UVA and B protection, they passed 100%. For wrap, coverage, and hook over the ear, I give them a high. They do have a little bit of a hook over the ear, which is going to add for a little bit more security, and a nice wrap that's going to contour to your face. So let's take a look at how well the Fishaholics see fish on the water again. Next on the list, number 3 is our Flying Fisherman Sandbanks. These are a little bit more of a square frame. They roll in at just under $22. The Amazon score was 4.5 stars. As we look into the water, you can see really good contrast. Again, that brown tint, I believe, works really well in most water conditions. It's good general purpose tint color. For on water, I give them a high. For comfort and fit and padding, I give them a high. They actually do have a small pad on the nose and padding on the ears. So when it comes to UVA and UVB protection, these pass 100%. Coverage, hook, and wrap. They do have a nice wrap. They don't really have a hook over the ears at all. All right, let's take a second and look at the Flying Fisherman Sandbanks on the water again. So number 4 on the list is the Shady Rays X series. These have the Color Rush technology, which really did well on the water. $54 these cost. They've got 4.8 stars, so really highly rated. And I really like what's called this Color Rush technology. On water performance, I give these a high. Comfort and fit and padding, I gave them a high as well. They do have a rubber pad on the nose. UVA, UVB testing, they passed 100%. And for wrap, coverage, and a hook over the ears, I gave them a high as well. They don't have a really big side shield. With the wrap that these have, actually wraps the lens and everything around to the side. It's going to give you a good coverage. And I think they're really pretty stylish. So number 5 on our list is the Huck sunglasses. They roll in at about $50, 4.6 stars on Amazon. I rank these high in terms of on-water performance. The contrast with the Hucks worked out really well. Highly rate them in that regard. Comfort and fit, high. They do have padding on the ears and the nose. UVA and B resistance, 100% protection. Coverage and wrap and hook, they got a medium score. Number 6 on the list is the Kugaux. This is a value-packed pair. Less than $10, $9.99 for a pair of sunglasses, 4.2 stars on Amazon. On-water performance for the cost of these sunglasses, I rank them as high. You can see fish really well with these sunglasses. Comfort and fit, I gave them a low, 0 padding on the ears. They actually had a little rough spot on the ear temple. UVA and B protection, passed 100%. Coverage, wrap, and hook, I gave them a medium. These have like a square style lens, very little coverage on the side. Number 7 on the list is our Flying Fisherman streamers. These roll in at about $38, 4.5 stars. Now you're going to see these have a gray tint on the water. Give them a little bit lower ranking because I didn't think they had the contrast that the brown tint had. Comfort, padding, and fit, I gave them a medium. They have a small nose pad, but nothing on the ears. For UVA and UVB protection, they did pass, and I give them a medium for coverage and wrap. So very little of a side shield on these sunglasses. They do have a little bit of a hook, which I do like. Being pretty open on the side, it doesn't really block that glare from coming in. So number 8 on the list is the Shady Rays, but these are with a gray tint. So they roll in at $54. They get a star rating of 4.8 stars. They've got a gray tint, like I mentioned. I only give them a medium on water performance. For comfort and fit, these are a comfortable pair of sunglasses. They do have a rubber pad on the nose, but I do rank them as a medium. For UV protection, 100% pass. Coverage and wrap, I give them a medium. They've got very little side shield coverage. So number 9 on the list is the Infees. Cost about $35.97, 4.5 stars on Amazon. I ranked them high for on water. For padding, they got a medium. For UVA and UVB protection, they actually failed. For wrap and coverage, they're low. Very small side shield, very little hook, very little wrap. So let's recap real quick. So the number 1 pick, KastKing Skidways. Let's look at those on the water. The number 2 pick is the Fishaholics. These are the ones that have the lens color that I really enjoy on the water. And then rolling in at the number 3 position is the Flying Fisherman Sandbanks. These worked real well on the water as well. So that wraps it up, our best budget level fishing sunglasses. I hope that worked out. Again, if I missed a pair of sunglasses, let me know in the comments below. Before you sign off, hit that subscribe button. Thanks.